Attention all Britons! Important update on the Brexit process. This morning in Flummington, the Council of Tumblewub has issued a vote of no confidence in the Archregent, and he has in turn consulted with the great oracle of Bedford and Shireham, who just this evening issued a proclamation of A Mensa et Thoreau. The Queen has responded by auctioning off her knickers to the highest bidder. From here, if the highest bidder's name begins with a consonant, then the Council of Tumblewub's vote of no confidence in the Archregent is of course nullified until Saturday, when the provisional Duke of Cancatrollo makes a determination as to whether the Council's vote falls in line with the Archtonbury Accords of 1650. If the highest bidder for the Queen's Knickers has a name beginning with a vowel, then we must release the Buckingham pigs to seek out the Golden Truffle of Infinity, which is said to be the most delicious and flavor-enhancing truffle in existence. Once found, the truffle must then be brought to the Sub-Prime Minister, not the Prime Minister, mind you, but the Sub-Prime Minister of the Shadow Government. He will then stick the truffle exactly 4/5 of the way into his rectum, which, as every schoolboy knows, will grant him the ability to see 47 years into the future. If what he sees in the future is unpleasant to him, this is largely subjective, then he will likely make a recommendation to the Ministry of Meat and Butter to begin rationing gruel and hardtack to the peasantry. This would of course be horrible for Boris Johnson, who must then appear before the Archregent and present his tallywhacker ad colligenda bona ad litem. If the tallywhacker is found to be of good heft and aesthetically pleasing, then the Queen will be brought in to present him with the royal hand job. If he is able to ejaculate within 14 seconds, he will remain Prime Minister. But if he loses his erection or he fails to ejaculate within the allotted time, an emergency tribunal will be assembled from the various lords of Westington, Greelingham, and North Beddington, Hamleting, Shireton, whereby it will be their duty to execute the Prime Minister, expel the Archregent back to the Phantom Zone, and beat the Council of Tumblewub in a game of croquet. If they lose the game of croquet, then the UK must disband as a nation and submit ourselves to French rule. Obviously, this is unlikely, as the Council of Tumblewub are specifically chosen for their inferior croquet skills. So once the tribunal defeats the Council, we would then be forced to select a new Prime Minister from the Sorting Hat, which of course would be yet another major setback for the Brexit process.